The Britain's Got Talent semi-finals continued last night with singer Sydney Christmas and impressionist Mike Woodham becoming the latest contestants to make it through to the final. Hoping to impress the judges tonight is Harrison Pettman, who surprised his family with this emotional audition.
I keep thinking that you'll be calling. Everyone says that it's all in my head and that I can't accept it yet.
It's a beautiful song. I know the song very well. It's a favourite of mine. And you did it from your heart, very genuinely.
I'm going to kick this off with a yes. Bruno?
It's a yes for me, definitely.
I'm going to say yes. And Harrison joins me now. That was so emotional, that audition. Honestly, when I watched it, I was in... I genuinely, not exaggerating, I was in floods of tears.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful. Was it like... It was a huge surprise for your family, right?
100%. It really was. I remember speaking on this with Suzanne and Richard, but... honestly, I can very rarely keep secrets from my parents. But I'm good at it. I mean, I work security, so secrets are good with me. But with my parents, they always find a way to get it out of me. But this time they didn't. And that was the beautiful thing about it, that it was a genuine surprise.
It was great. And there was something about seeing your dad really break down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's he was so proud. And I think it's because now I've got a child, I sort of understand that thing of, like, I kept on picturing my child being on stage and performing, and it was just so wonderful.
Yeah.
How does your dad feel about him sort of crying on telly?
Oh, well, this is the thing. I've never seen my dad... Well, no, tell a lie. I've seen him cry once. That was when my mum was on her deathbed. But that was the only time I ever saw him cry, and the second time was then.
Wow.
My dad does not cry at all. He's a proper one of them proper like...
Yes.
Proper geezer sort of things. I love my dad so much. One of my biggest, if not the biggest supporter alongside my mum. Fantastic parents. Couldn't get any better than them.
So they didn't know that you could sing in such an incredible way?
Well, I was 7 years old when I first sung anything. It was a Rihanna song. It was Umbrella. I was walking through a car park and I just sung Umbrella. My mum went, that was all right. And I struggled to read, write, do anything, you know, with awful severe dyslexia, and a lot of schools couldn't help me with it. But when I started singing, my mum went, that's what you're meant to do.
Wow.
And they backed me and pushed me forward to any opportunities I could get.
Wow. It was genuinely brilliant. And it was... All of the judges were so with you, and they were saying... Simon was slightly on the fence.
Yeah.
Which I think... That's kind of what you want from Simon.
It's true, but...
You know what I mean?
He's not wrong either. You know, when I listen back to it, because... I'll always be my biggest critic, which is important.
Yeah.
You'll never reach perfection, but you can always keep working towards it. But it was a bit ropey. There were some flat notes, which is understandable. But I'm performing in front of 4,000 people, in front of 4 massive, fantastic celebrities that have got music industry knowledge. So it's going to be terrifying. But tonight it's going to be completely different, fingers crossed.
I think that was the more important thing is you have, like, you had a real emotion behind it, you know? Like, and that was sort of almost like the few notes. It doesn't matter, but it was like the emotion was so present.
Yeah.
And what have you got planned for tonight? Is there anything...
Well,
Oh, secrets, please!
Secrets, more surprises. No, I won't go into too much detail, but if there's one thing, and I'd love the viewers at home, yourself or anyone that is watching this or will be watching it, if you can go back to a time in your life where you remember losing yourself, you forgot who you were, it was shallow, it was like a shell, go back to that moment for me whilst watching me sing, and I think you'll understand the song to a better point.
Oh, wow. This is great. I genuinely can't wait to watch it. Have you thought about the idea of what you would do if you won? Have you let yourself go there?
Bloody Nora. But this is the thing, there are so many fantastic talent, there's so much fantastic talent on the show that everybody deserves to win it, that is going through to the finals or the semi-finals, you know. There's so much talent this year, and it's so beautiful to see. But if I did win it, I'll just take the money and invest it into things. I could start off with 250k this year, and then next year get 2.5 million. So you've got to be smart with these kind of things. But if I'd done it then, I would just put it all into my career and start boosting it up from there. That would be the most important thing.
I genuinely see you having a really great career in this now. Like, it's so brilliant. I can see you being in Les Mis. As soon as your voice just, like, really lends itself to that sort of West End stuff. It's so beautiful, it really is.
Thank you.
Good luck, man. It's absolutely great. I'm really, really rooting for you. Britain's Got Talent continues tonight at 8 p.m. on ITV1.